You give me renewed courage and vigor to carry on in the struggle to make peace and justice a reality for all men and women all over the world.
Encouraged him to carry on, and maybe he felt that having that honor outside of America was a recognition of all the struggle and all the work that he'd done. When we met him in the room over a cup of tea, he was just seemed like an ordinary guy. You know, you ask him a question, he'd answer it quite calmly. So you didn't get the feeling of any self-importance. He just seemed like an ordinary man. I was the student union president at the time of Dr. King's visit here. I was asked by the Vice-Chancellor to gather together a group of students to have a talk with Dr. King before the ceremony. And we were all wearing our best, probably only suit and tie, and being very polite and English. I remember Andrew Young, who was Dr. King's assistant, said to me at some point during this, "Don't you have any radical students here at this university?" I was also asked by the university as a representative of the students to carry the mace during the ceremony. I was a bit nervous about that because I hadn't done anything like that before. I was nervous I would drop the mace or make some mistake because we haven't had a rehearsal or anything. We'd been told that he wouldn't make a speech during the ceremony, so it was quite a surprise when he did give that impromptu speech. The thing that strikes me most is his talking about not being able to legislate for people's morality, but being able to control their behaviour. The line about I can't make them love me, but I can stop them from lynching me.
It may be true that the law can't make a man love me, but it can restrain him from lynching me. And I think that is pretty important also. I
remember how different that was really from the meeting. I think in the meeting that we had with him, he'd come all the way from the States, so maybe overnight in London, but he'd come up to Newcastle pretty tired. So he seemed quite quiet and subdued during the meeting. But once he started making that speech with his Southern Baptist minister voice and all that goes with that, and the words he said, that was really inspirational. You realise then why he was the leader of the movement for civil rights in America at that time. But this commemoration, I think, reinforces the fact that we need to organise, we need to protest, we need to vote for what we believe in. We need to be as active as he and his fellows were at that time.